In this video, let's take a look at how to print your Revit document. To do this, you need to have your sheets already completed. So I have a couple of sheets here. They're already in a proper template, title block, and now I can go in and start printing my document. To do this, I need to go into File, I need to go into Print. First, we'll print it as a PDF. So select the appropriate PDF printer. It might be Adobe PDF, it might be a different PDF printer, it might be the Microsoft Printer PDF. Whichever you want to choose, whichever is available to you, you need to choose that particular PDF printer. So that's that. And then I want to combine all my sheets to one single file. I don't want separate PDFs. And this is where it's going to be, and maybe I can change that location if I want to, so I can go into desktop and I save it as a house, and I can then select the sheets that I want to have in my PDF, printed PDF. So I can go into select, and here there are a couple of things that we can do. One is that we can change which, you see a whole bunch of stuff here, and it might be hard to select which ones you want to print. So we want to print the sheets, not any of the views. So we can uncheck this, and then we see only the sheets. So those are the ones that we want to print. So we can say check all. We're going to print these 4 sheets, and I can even save as the set. So I can save it as set 1 or print. This might come in handy, especially when you're printing certain sections of your project over and over again. Say you want to print elevations, so you'd have a set call elevations. Then if you want to print just the sections, you'd have a set call sections. If you want to print the plans, then you'd have a set call plans. So like that, you can have a saved set that you can print right away. So that's that. You can delete these, rename it, whatever you want to do. So that's done. You can say OK. And here we need to go into this button which says Setup. So let's go there. And we might also want to, we'll go to Setup, and then we'll set up the page sizes. So this one, it needs to be printed at A3 size, so 11 by 17 or an A3. We have A4, 5, 6, where is it? A3. Here's A3. So select A3, which is 11 by 17, and the orientation is going to be landscape, and that's fine. And the placement, before that, let's go to zoom. Rather than fit to page, make sure that it's set to zoom. We don't want to fit to page because we've scaled it accurately, so we need to have zoom 100%. Make sure that this option is selected. Then we want to place the page at the very center, not in any other way. We'll leave all of these as it is. So there are 3 things that are checked. So hide scope boxes, hide crop boundaries, hide reference planes. I'm just gonna have those checked, and that's basically it. We can save these if I wanted to, like a print template for later use, but I'm just gonna leave it as such, and I'm gonna say OK. And that's it. So once that's done, you can click on OK. It's gonna print. In my case, I'm printing as a do PDF. That's why it's going this extra step. I can change the options if I wanted to, but this is fine. I can also go back and change where the location is. So that's that. And I'm going to click on OK to print. So once that's done, it's going to do its thing, and then it's going to print my PDF file. So let's see what it does. Might take a bit, but once it's done, it's going to open up, and I think it's going to open up, maybe not. So let's go to our desktop and see if it printed our PDF. I thought I saved it here. Let's see. Maybe I can't see it. Well, I don't know. Maybe it didn't print. Let's try it another way. Let's go to print and do it all again. Rather than PDF, let's do Adobe. Maybe I just saved it at a different location. I think maybe I don't know. Let's do Microsoft Print to PDF because that's what we have in the lab, and this is, we're going to use the print, so it's going to automatically select these. That's fine. And I wish I did this, I had saved the session so that I don't have to change any of this. Well, apparently it just saved it here, so that's fine. I'm going to say OK, and let's see, let's double check. Center, zoom, and A3 size. Alright, everything looks fine. So OK, so let's say OK. Let's process and let's desktop, save, and let's say OK. Let's again do this. Alright, let's see if that works. Alright. Let's see if, oh, there we are, and that worked. So this is my sheet. It's printed fine. It has all of my sheets. So that's how you print using Revit.